that you waste 52 hours a year just on phone calls, setting up appointments. Make sure I can see what's going on Google Maps on my Apple CarPlay. The best technology ever. Being able to do a kind of a screen share thing from my phone to my screen in my car. Basically showing Google Maps. Nice tech. I'm a tech kind of guy. I love technology and the latest stuff. We're going to go and see a mass mailing email company. I have to discuss our mailing campaigns with them and also look at the potential of us working together. We do have our own in-house mailing campaigns and mailing technology, but you know, when we're working on stuff, we always prioritize clients first.
Access granted.
And we never get to do our own stuff as well as we do the client stuff. For example, if you're an electrician, your own house's wiring is always a mess. If you're a plumber, your taps always leak. If you're a mechanic, your car's always broken, because you prioritize your clients way above yourself, which is a good thing, but not always a good thing. So we want to make sure that that does not happen, that we do not prioritize clients way above ourselves. So all of our in-house work that we do and skills that we have, we allocate to clients first, which is important. And then if we need anything done for ourselves that we're not getting to, we try to outsource that part of the business to somebody that can do that for us. So sometimes it's even the same thing that we already have skills for in-house that we might outsource because we just don't get the time to use our internal skills on our own brand. Sometimes in order to build business relationships with other businesses, you have to use their services to build that relationship. So you have to be one of their clients to start that relationship. So sometimes small stuff and small campaigns and stuff we will, or small needs that we have in the business, I will outsource. First of all, to build that relationship with that other business owner, because now I'm a client of his and he feels much more comfortable doing business with me as well on areas that he needs help, because I'm also using his service. So it's the law of reciprocity. I'm giving to him by being a client and he's giving back to me by being my client. If you look at the return on investment on that, is I might be paying him for his services, which I could have done internally, but the relationship's return on investment over a long period of time is much higher than whatever I'm paying him. And at the same time, I'm getting somebody that's managing that aspect of the business that I don't need to have internally and manage internally. So I free up a lot of time for the internal staff, and I also free up a lot of time for them to do more work for clients, meaning that our profit margins and our invoices we make out for our services we offer is much higher than what we're paying for external parties to do the work. So meaning that we make more money by freeing up those staff's time than actually spending it on an external third-party provider. So always make that your number one priority is to make sure that if you want to make more money but give quality service, always make sure to ask yourself the question, how much is your time worth? Because if you want to make, let's say, 100,000 Rand a month, and there's 160 working hours plus minus in a month, which is about 22 working days or 20 working days, and you take that and you divide 100,000 by 160, you will get to your hourly rate. Then if you do anything that is not bringing that amount of income and more, and let's say 50% of those hours is a waste, because it's admin, it's management, business management, it's staff management, it's seminars, it's visiting new potential clients, which is actually money-making time. Don't mow your lawn if you can replace the lawn mowing time with facing client time. So on a Saturday morning, instead of mowing your lawn, go and have breakfast with a client. If you have a car breakdown, don't take your car to the shop. Have somebody take it to the shop and make sure you're talking to clients, or you're sitting in front of clients, or you're doing a proposal, or you're doing a quotation. If you've got anything in your business that you need to do that is not worth your time, and you can get somebody that's cheaper to do it, let them do it, because your time is much more worth than their time. And that is not saying that you are better than them, or you are putting yourself on a pedestal and they are lower than you. They just have a different skill set, and you are selling on your skills. Your skills is what makes you valuable, and the better your skills, the more you can charge. So if you've got the skill of growing businesses, you just have a more valuable skill. Make sure that you always have somebody do everything else that your time is not worth doing. Phoning and arranging with people, setting up appointments, a phone call. That's the most simple thing ever, is a phone call. If you've got internal company meetings, or you've got staff meetings, or you've got meetings with people internally, and an assistant setting up that phone call is much better than you setting up that phone call. Because let's say you talk between 2 and 5 minutes to a client, or to a supplier, or to a intercompany employee that you need to set up a phone call with. Okay, you probably have about 10 meetings a week, okay, or more than that. But if you speak 5 minutes per meeting schedule, average, you would have wasted 1 hour that week, meaning that you waste 52 hours a year just on phone calls, setting up appointments.